Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. Now, Battle.net every now and then does have a funny 5 minutes, and this morning I experienced just one of those. I had my level 53 wizard, which was going pretty well, and we were about to bump up the difficulty, but before that I wanted to get to level 60, so I thought I'll just pop on and I'll do a little bit off camera and I'll get myself up to level 60 and then we'll resume from there. Now I connected to the server, jumped into a bounty, and the server disconnected me. So I thought, well, that's a little bit disappointing. So I came back and I changed to my barbarian so I could start rolling up some different strength related items for my Templar. And about 20 minutes later, I got a death message that my character had died. So we've re-rolled, created a brand new wizard, and I've just powered through off camera very quickly to get to, well, just level 54, so pretty much where we left off. We're going to bump up the difficulty now rather than waiting. But very, very strange. Thankfully, we're almost exactly where we were with regards to equipment. We've still got the pauldrons of the Skeleton King. And I've just crafted up a Sunder, which is equivalent to the Singularity and Dagger that we were using at the time. We're still using Kane's stuff, and we've got Orgild's stuff set up there. And the Templar even managed to find rare Templar relics. So, yeah, almost exactly the same as where we were before. We're just a tiny bit further ahead on experience. Now, we've got 6 levels to get. We're on Master difficulty now. We could run through a set of bounties. Let's have a look. Do we want to do that? I think that's probably for the best. Being on Master means Imperial Gems are going to start dropping once we hit level 61. But until we get there, things are going to be a little bit dangerous. So I don't know if I want to go into Rifts at the moment. So let's start with bounties, and we will see how we go. Start with killing the butcher.
We have just
yeah, I'd actually got to level 53.999999, and I was about to finish it there, and I was like, "Oh, look, the blacksmith's belongings." So I clicked on that, picked it up, and the letter from Mira was enough to push me over to level 54, which is a little bit of a shame.
My studies indicate that the high-level
kind of funny in a way.
Named Akan began to sense the corruption that was eating away
Now,
the heart.
Sunder is actually slightly more powerful than the weapon that we were using beforehand, so our killing speed is going to be good for a little bit of time.
I am unstoppable.
Right. This sounds a little bit loud. I think it may have also screwed with my sound settings. Give me just a moment and I will be right back. Testing. That seems much more bearable. Apologies if that was really loud as we were going around. Normally I try and balance it so that you can still hear the sound effects while it not obstructing what I'm saying. Because obviously what I'm saying is far more important than the game. But we don't want it to be too quiet either, because otherwise you can't hear when... you know, I start shouting things like, "I'm unstoppable!" and "How does that feel?" And all of Korvik's banter as well. Oh, this is actually entirely the wrong way. It shouldn't take us too long to reach level 60. Master difficulty. Previously we were on hard, which was like 75% extra gold and experience for mobs. Master difficulty is 200%, so it's a huge jump up. Doesn't ever tell you how much extra damage mobs do, or how much extra health they have.
You dare attack me?
But we seem to be able to hold our own, and it's definitely going to be down to this galvanizing board as well. I mean, as far as skills go, until we get unstable anomaly, this is going to be a lifesaver. It's a good safety net. We can't rely on these to save our lives. Obviously, there are some slight differences with our equipment. But while I was leveling up, I did find Soul Smasher, which is in my chest waiting to be cubed up. That was quite fun. I was running around with Soul Smasher and Volatility, which is a good combination, actually. Lots and lots of area of effect explosions that made leveling from like level 40 something to 50 pretty damn fast. All about the efficiency that was. I'd just pop that and the entire thing would go off. It'd be like being a monk with Gundo gear and you know, a decent flank weapon, so that everything would properly explode with exploded palm. And we could just like run on through and ignore most of these, but we are getting good experience from them. And leveling is our primary goal more than doing bounties. I really hope we can get around this way. This is like the worst laid out Pools of Agony I've ever seen. It's almost as bad as the Ruins of Corvus. Yeah, our skills are almost exactly the same as they were before. So we've still got Force Lightning on the Electrocute as primary skill, and we're still using Convergence on our Disintegrate. When we get a little bit higher, in fact, can we do it now? Yeah, we're going to change over to Force Armor, just as another bit of a safety net. We've got a good amount of absorption, but in theory, if anything hits us for more than 35% of our life, we will absorb almost all of the damage from it, and that will just give us a bit of it. If we get like pulled onto a double explosive set of mobs or anything like that, it might give us an opportunity to actually escape before we die. I'm playing a wizard, it's all about building up the survivability. Kill speed's brilliant, but I quite happily sit here for 5 hours and kill things very slowly and progress quite slowly, rather than dying. Dying is never fun. Dying off camera is even less fun. Dying off screen is even less fun. So, yes. It was a fun afternoon getting back to here. But it was only one full set of bounties that I needed to run through. I bumped it straight up to Master in order to speed things along. And while it starts slowly, it does get a lot faster and a lot better. And being able to craft up new equipment as I went certainly helped.
Need more arcane power.
Ooh, no, we're standing out the way of that, mate. Hello. Ow. So yeah, that's still got 24k of shield left. Really? I could probably just face tank this guy. For a while we were using Burst of Rust, which was really quite nice for being able to just disintegrate without worrying. Ooh, our shield is gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yeah, whatever. It's all talk and no real consumption. Just give him another black on the back.
I need arcane power.
Fine, we'll kill him with lightning.
I become more.
And then just stand out the way of the fire. Level 56. Explosive Blast is a fun skill, but it's one of those ones that's very situational. I don't think I would use it unless I was building specifically. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. And the plus 77 to experience. Yes, we're going to use that. Thank you very much. This This can go straight onto you. Toughness 104, toughness 150. Blimey. And the rest of it, not so much. Yeah, we're at the point where so much of the equipment makes a huge difference to the next level up. Every single level, it does a massive increase from this point to the level 70. So anything that we can pick up and use on the way, we definitely will. And the Cursed Cellar was entirely the other way. Also, the mob's health is ramping up at a stupidly high rate, so we need to be able to keep pace with that. Have a bunch of these. It won't be long before we can get magic weapon deflection, actually. Oh, we can do it now. Fine, as soon as we get out of this combat, we're going to do that. We'll drop 10% damage, but it's another shield to keep us alive. Stop attacking me, you damn zombie body. Right. So, shield 39. Up to shield 44. And that's constantly as long as we're attacking. At this point, I would say we're probably invincible, but at the same time I'm going to treat us like we're not.
Your grave awaits.
Let's pop on down here. Okay, cleanse the cursed chest. 100 enemies to earn a bonus chest. Now this is the point where Soul Smasher and Volatility would come in very handy. Very fun skills. I had a cursed chest while I was re-leveling my character, and I managed to get up to like 180 or 190. It was somewhere in that region, just by going around and going, everything's popping and everything's dying and exploding, and all of the explosion fun. And it was good fun. It's always good fun when you can make things explode. Now all I need is the braces that double the strength of my shields, and I will be pretty set. I love the Disintegrate so much as a skill. Yeah, our killing speed is not enough to be able to do it with these high healthy zombies, but... Hello. Oh, it's Farnham! Haha! Oh my god, Farnham turned into a zombie. Oh, that's so sad. Hey, come here, buddy. I want to have a proper look at you. Let's zoom in and walk up to him. Ah, he's standing too far over there. Right, let's see if we can get down into the corner. Draw him out a little bit, just to have a gander. Hey, Farnham. How's it going? Looks like you lost your hat. All right, let's just kill him. As much as I'm a little bit nostalgic, I'm also not suicidal. Let's kill Captain Cage. Ooh. I'm going to keep my current ones because they do slightly more plus to experience, but that was a close call.
If only they could see me now. Arcane power.
I think we can change over our Electrocute for Surge of Power, because primarily we want it as a recharging skill, not as a killing skill. And that's going to allow us to refill rather fast. At least that's the intention.
I become more powerful. Your grave awaits.
There's 3 more levels to go to level 60. We might actually be able to hit level 70 without too much difficulty.
What mischief is this?
I can see he's the other way, but, you know, So easy to get distracted.
You dare attack me?
Okay, so that's the 75 that I needed. Now back the other way. Teleport! Oh, no, it's the open kind of door rather than the obliteration kind of door. Yeah, that recharges very fast. Oh god, let's get out of there. Nah.
I am so good. I
Even
astound
with
myself.
all the shields known to man, I'm not standing in the middle of that. Die. There we go.
My name is Lockdown.
The slight
I'm
advantage
cursed.
of having
Once
to
the
re-level the
captain
character
of
means
King
this character's
Leon's
technically
army,
had
I lived
less
only to
play
honor my
time on it
land
than
and
my
my
previous
king.
one. My previous
No
one was
man
about
has a
5
greater
hours, and I
love
think
for
this
his
is
king than I
just
have for
under
mine, even as I drove my
4
blade
at the
through his
moment.
dark and corrupted heart.
So it makes things a little bit more efficient. At least when I'm looking back on the end of the season and trying to figure out how much time did it take me to reach the end game. And certainly you could power level faster if that was your entire goal. But I'm not going to do that not doing it this season. Very unlikely to do it next season. Alright, let's move on to the Queen's Desert. Oh, I hate the spider caverns. As you all well know.
I am
Pop, pop, pop,
unstoppable.
pop. Yeah, as soon as I start earning Death's Breaths, then Soul Smasher is going to go in the cube, and we are totally going to take advantage of that for the little shitty little spider things. And what's inside cocoon number 1? It's a man! Hooray! Get out of here, sir. Kill this, kill that. Get that extra experience. Wallers. Oh, knockback and Avenger. Well, knockback, not a problem. Avenger, not a problem.
My power grows.
Waller, inconvenient, but not a problem.
I'll be telling stories about that for a while.
What's inside cocoon number 2? And we're up to level 58. This is going really quickly. Switching up the difficulty, definitely the right move to make. Molten impact on meteor. That's the hilariously large explosion one, isn't it?
I used to be one of them, ordinary, untouched, until her voice came to me.
Pretty
Then I
certain.
knew how I must
Where it
serve.
is, be sure.
I must kill the one who threatens my mistress
Yeah, it's the big one.
and the dark power that created her. I have been chosen.
Of course I went entirely in the wrong direction. This is another reason why I hate the spider caverns. You can miss off like the tiniest little bit of filling out your map and then end up going the wrong way. While there is only like one proper way through, there's no structure to even like steer you in that way. And don't get me wrong, I like mazes, I like the idea of it, but when
I
you're
am
hunting
unstoppable.
very specific things, it can be frustrating. Damn spider. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the ones that we need. Oh, hello. Look at that refill speed. Wow. Alright, all except for this one gone. Right, it's teleported
Need
as
more
well.
arcane power.
Cool. Halfway there. And despite the fact that we started with this this weapon about 4 levels ago, actually no, technically more than that because I started with it off camera, it is holding up remarkably well. Let's scurry on this way. Got to carry on rummaging through the Queen's cocoons, see if she's trapped any other people. As far as bounties go, I want to know who actually set this bounty. And what would they write on the bounty note? Yeah, I want you to go into the spider cabins and have a rummage through the cocoons. You know, the Queen's probably just prepared some food, some grubs, you know, some bits that she wants to eat. But I just want you to, you know, have a nose through. It'll be sticky, it'll be horrible. You'll get your hands all messy, but I'll pay you good money for it. Yeah, we are not standing directly on it, but we will stand nearest by. Vexing coil, is that a oh no, it's a vexing cell. My mistake. We do eventually want to change over to interesting. A one-handed weapon and an offhand, either a shield or an orb or something like that, because we're going to be going for Chandotto's set at the end. So it'd be good to get used to that rather than relying on two-handed weapons. But I don't see a need to do that until we hit level 70, and then we can start gambling for decent stuff and just set ourselves up at that point and force ourselves to stay one-handed and offhand. Good bounty done! Brigands! I believe we've got quite a good life on hit as well, so even like getting knocked back and electrocuted and damaged all the time. What is our life on hit? 532, yeah, that's not bad. Life per kill, 354. But considering I'm like boom, zoom, 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 that's a good amount of regen. Let's head on to kill Persepius. Yeah, we've got enough space for this. Northern Highlands and Leoric Manor. We want to do more than just killing the trees, so I think we're probably heading up. Let's go investigate this chap as we're passing. Not done that yet this season.
It is my pleasure to report that I
with
have
this character. I mean, this
broken
character's only
prisoners
3 hours old, 4 hours old.
Words have flowed from their mouths like blood from a wound. Our summoners can retrieve the weapon at your command, and the enemy shall be none.
Here we go, proper killing. Beard Death Singer. I'll give it that long before I teleport out. Oh, I see, there's 2 big ones. Well, technically this is still shielding us, so... Oh god. Ow. Divine Evil. And he is dead, and we're level 59. Ooh, Arc Lightning. Not going to be as good as what we're using. Intensify, however, might be, but once again, I just absolutely love this extra wide convergence beam. Doom Defiance. That's a helmet. Well, 46 done. It's about halfway there. I reckon we can probably... Ooh! Hello, Captain Shiny. We want to keep as much damage on him as possible for as long as possible. All the treasure. Wow, he actually just dropped treasure at the end. 259,000. At this level, that is an incredibly large amount. Let's recharge on all these guys. Look at that. Massacre. Not even like a piddly massacre either. Okay. 34 mobs to go. Did you see how much his damage just went up there? That was huge. It went from... Hang on. As soon as I kill this, I'm just going to show you again. 765 up to 2,165. Plus to strength. Give it to your Templar. Highly recommended. Also means this season I really want to get Caldesan's Despair on the stuff that my follower is using, because the extra bonuses they get to the cluster tributes make such a huge difference.
I need arcane power.
Okay, that's all sorted. Let's just kill a couple of these and then we will head back. Say a couple. Of course, there's always more. And they keep coming in. Fine. We'll kill the whole blimmin' lot of them. Right through the middle. Now we'll focus on you guys. Let's just teleport a little bit away. Okay. And that will do. Back we go. Let's salvage some things before we... God damn it! Back we go! Try it again, I'll kill the whole bally lot of you. Right, Hadric first. Let's salvage up those just to make enough space for this.
Nicely done.
And level 60. Plan Earth Shatter, Blackbone Arrows, and Ruin Stroke. Legendary one-handed mace. Ooh. Stun and immobilize. And some kind of earthquake effect. That could be alright, actually. And what else is this? Ooh, Ruin Stroke. Watch me down with the wands. Yeah. Life after each kill. That would do very well with Soul Smasher. And yeah, we don't care about that extra quiver. Right, so everything else I think can be salvaged. Are we going to switch over weapons? No, we're not. Not at this stage. Oh wait, what am I doing? Level 60. Galvanizing Ward. Go away. Hello, Unstable Anomaly, my good friend. Right, now we can salvage up everything else. God. Got to do these things in order of priority. That is probably actually worth us doing. The rest of it can be salvaged. And we can drop these bits off now. that's a level 54 item. What can... yeah, let's have a look. So, Ruin Stroke, plus 47% damage, so it's 235.2, and... 235, but yeah, this is a hell of a lot more direct damage. Let's make an Earth Shatter for the moment. This should probably carry us... Wow. Holy moly, that's a lot of damage. And that's without an offhand. Okay, so we need a source. Where did I put it? Up here. 15 to 19, 16 to 23. Yeah, it's going to have to be this one. Let's make another, just in case we can do better than that. Like this. I think that's better in, like, all ways. Other than the critical hits and familiar damage, that is an incredibly large amount. Alright, salvage up the remaining items. Templar can wait. There's no point in us spending our resources on him at the moment. Cool, so that's one quick act done, and we're up to level 60. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to pause for a moment there, and we're going to move on to the next act and carry on pushing through, which is going to be Chaldean. So join me again in a couple of moments, and we'll carry on with more Diablo 3. I will see you soon.